An intergalactic vigilante protecting the innocent from the worst villains in the cosmos. Space Ghost is the masked protector of the galaxy, but what is the dark tragedy behind the mask? Hit like and subscribe for more superhero secrets and comic book stories. He's one of the most iconic and enigmatic characters in the Galactic Federation. You might remember Space Ghost from Coast to Coast, but watch out, the character is about to get serious. He battles a selection of the most dangerous villains from across the Galactic Federation. From a disgraced war general with an army of robots to a fanatical space mantis worshipping a creature from another dimension, and the horrifying creature king who controls the intelligence of others with his technological crown. Haunted by tragedy and driven by a relentless sense of justice, Space Ghost uses his fighting skills, resources and determination to oppose evil and protect the innocent. But underneath the sleek suit and powerful wristbands is a secret origin drenched in tragedy and loss. Before he is Space Ghost, he is a family man. Living peacefully on planet Vector, Dax is a highly skilled and respected member of the colony. He is a loving husband and a caring father. He has a young daughter and a wife working on advanced technology. Unknown to the inhabitants of planet Vector, events across the Galactic Federation are about to bring disaster to their peaceful lives. The Iron General, a military leader who fought in the robot wars, is court-martialed by the Galactic Federation. He fought their war for them, but they didn't like his methods. Now General Metallus is free and is looking to exact his revenge on those who condemned him. Having built up an attack force, the general is looking for resources. He launches an attack on planet Vector. Explosions rip through the settlement. An army of robots attack. Their march is relentless. Their assault is heartless. They wipe out everything in their path. The general's objective is a stockpile of sterantanium. The unbreakable metal is kept on the planet. And the general takes it. The attack of the robot army is swift and decisive. The general extinguishes all who oppose him and leaves no witnesses. As Dax regains consciousness, pulling himself out of the rubble, he realizes he is the only survivor. His wife, his daughter, his colony has been wiped out. The general has left nothing but rubble and tragedy. What was once planet Vector is now a ghost planet. With his family gone and nothing left to lose, Dax is no more. Using the power bands created by his wife, Dax becomes Space Ghost. The power bands were created to be terraforming gauntlets. They can control temperature. They can create intense heat or piercing cold, or focus both into a massive energy blast, ripping through enemies and obliterating obstacles. His radiograv harness uses anti-gravity fields, providing Space Ghost with super strength and flight. While his gauntlets regulate atmosphere pressure, allowing him to fly through space at great speed. The power bands can attack, but also defend. They generate force shields, protecting Space Ghost from explosions, and can contain terrible energies. And in instances requiring stealth, Space Ghost's Inviso belt refracts wavelengths to make him invisible. Enemies don't see him until it is too late. A pirate attack on space colony Omicron attracts Space Ghost's attention. He launches the Phantom Cruiser from Ghost Planet. Space Ghost crashes the pirate attack, but he is too late to save the scientist. Jan and Jace, the children of the scientist, are on the run, trying to escape the pirates. RoboCorp is after an intelligence chip implanted into Blip the monkey. The pirates are going to do anything to get paid. Jan and Jace encounter two Galactic Patrol officers. But they turn out to be pirates in disguise. Jace escapes with Blip, but Jan is at the mercy of Brak, until Space Ghost comes crashing through the floor. Rescuing Jace, Jan and the monkey Blip, Space Ghost takes them to Ghost Planet. They become loyal allies, helping Space Ghost in his fight against evil. They're not just sidekicks, they're his family, filling a void left by the tragedy he's endured. A mayday call from a starship of the Galactic Federation brings Space Ghost. As he fights off the attackers, Space Ghost realizes that the invaders are none other than the robot army of General Metallus. He rips through the Iron General's defenses and stands face to face with the villain who took his family. But the general is too much for Space Ghost. He holds off Space Ghost's energy attacks. And in hand-to-hand combat, the general crushes his power gauntlets. Space Ghost uses the general's own robots against him. Slamming the general into his own annihilation cannon, Space Ghost crashes the general's ship. Grabbing makeshift gauntlets of sterantanium, Space Ghost smashes the general into submission. The beating is relentless. The tragedy Space Ghost has endured pushes him to the limit. His loss takes control and he continues to attack the general, until he sees Jan and Jace. Only then does Space Ghost regain control. Space Ghost works in the shadows. He roots out corruption and protects the innocent. His enemies are many. Alien warlords. Pirates. Robot armies. Magnetic monsters. In his quest for justice, Space Ghost clashes with powerful adversaries. Zorak, the insectoid mastermind, worships Lokar, the locust of the apocalypse, and will do anything to bring forth the immortal swarm. Moltar and his molten men attack Contra Industries to steal crystals for Robo Corporation. Don't let the feline face of Brak deceive you. He is a brutal space pirate. Even as he faces these larger-than-life threats, his most dangerous enemy remains his own inner turmoil. The weight of his past and the sacrifices he's made often threaten to consume him. With his loyal sidekicks and his determination to fight for justice, Space Ghost brings hope to the darkest corners of the galaxy. Thanks for joining us to the end. What do you think about Space Ghost's tragic past? Is he a tragic hero or a vengeful vigilante? Leave a comment and tell us what you think.